This is The Spot, a production of BYU-Idaho, where we talk about what you're talking about here at BYU-Idaho. Today's hosts are Sam Castro, Logan Miller, and Marie Smurthwaite. The views and opinions of this podcast are not that of BYU-Idaho Radio or the university, and are solely the opinions of the hosts.
Welcome to The Spot, everyone, the show where we talk about what you're talking about on the campus of BYU-Idaho Radio. I'm Logan Miller.
I'm Sam Castro.
And I'm Marie Smurthwaite.
Welcome to our first episode of the fall 2021 semester. Today we're going to be talking about probably what everyone talks about at the beginning of any semester, which is school.
People.
And being back to that school.
I don't know, but for me, it's been so scary. Like, everyone is so excited, but I am just so overly anxious about socializing. I realized a couple of weeks ago that I don't remember how to socialize anymore. Like, I don't have those skills.
You don't remember how to socialize?
No, I stand up in front of someone, and all I can say is, "Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm from Bolivia," and then thumbs up. That's all I do.
This is the first semester back pretty much completely in person, even though there are still some remote classes and whatnot since COVID started. So this is a lot of new-ish feelings.
Yeah.
You know, some of us have been here a little bit longer. They're aware of this kind of thing, but sometimes you'll get to a point where you'll, reach a situation where you're like, man, it's been a long time since I've been a part of this.
Okay, I feel like a freshman. And I'm not. I'm a senior, and I feel like a freshman.
Well, that's awesome. Freshmen are the best.
They are pretty happy, I have to say. I have two awesome roommates that are freshmen, and I have bags under my eyes. I lack sleep. I have a lot of assignments to get done on my first week, and they are just so happy and cheerful all the time, and I'm just like, how do you do that?
Well, could I share with you, Sam, what I've noticed?
Yes, please.
The main 4 things that you need to socialize on this campus, for the first time with someone anyway, is, hi, my name is, I'm studying, and then ask them those same questions. It's very easy. It's a good length conversation. It's small talk, and you're done by the end of it.
And then I feel like things start flowing, You talk about your major. Oh, me too. Oh, I used to do that. Oh, my dad, my dog, my sister, my ex.
Future career.
Anyone. That's awesome. Yeah. How about you, Logan? Tell us about yourself. We don't know Logan.
We don't know Logan at all.
Oh, no.
See, Sam and I are friends. We go way back.
Yeah, we go way behind. But Logan,
He's
all I know about Logan is that he has a beautiful voice.
I'm an enigma. I drink spilled milk all the time. No,
Wait,
I mean, I would consider myself to be a senior as well, even though I think I'm a couple more semesters away from graduating. Mm-hmm. So I'll just call myself senior prime after that point, I guess.
Senior-ish.
Yeah, senior-ish. We'll just go with that.
That should be a new name, like a new category.
Just if it takes you too long, you're like, yeah, you're here, yeah. I guess. I don't know.
You still qualify for that senior discount.
Absolutely.
There are senior discounts?
No, it's for old people. It's
I was like, I did not know about that. I need that in my life.
But yeah, no, I've been here for 2017 was my first semester. Fall of 2017, came here, had no idea what I wanted to do, and then people were like, dang, Logan, that's a good voice you got. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I came to communications. I wanted to be, I shouldn't say that, I want to be a voice actor. I want to do voiceover work for, I don't know, just TV shows, commercials even. Like, it doesn't really matter. I feel like that'd be kind of fun for me to do.
Could you give us a little test run of that, a little example?
Oh boy,
I can do the quality monitoring.
Let's see. I know I've got a fun movie voice, deep voice. Let's see if I can prep this. Hold on.
2,000 years later.
Welcome everybody.
Wow.
To the gun show.
Oh.
I don't have any muscles. I just thought this would be a good way to start this.
That is crazy how many things you can do with your voice.
Yeah, that was very unexpected.
Yeah.
I do better when I have a script or something, but most of the time whenever I say it, I just recite a meme with my buddies. Yeah. That's kind of it. I don't actually have anything I really like to say when people ask me to do it, but that's my favorite one to do. I really like doing that one.
Welcome.
But yeah, I don't know, that's kind of where I've heralded from, was just this line of people going, dang, man, all right. great.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. The first thing, when I met Logan, he had a face mask on. So I only had like the visuals of his eyes and then his voice. And I was like, you really do have a nice voice.
You know, that's funny. I went to my apartment's office to check in, and we had to go through like 5 different people. And I remember I got to a point where they were like, yeah, we need you to sign a guarantor form so that you can actually like stay at your apartment and like tell us that you're going to pay rent. And I was like, I don't need to tell you that, but all right. And I walked up, realized, oh, I need like my parents' signature or something. I need a guarantor to sign it. And so I had to sit there for like 15 minutes and wait for my mom to sign the form. But while I was there, I was just chit-chatting with the guy, and he was just like, oh, so what are you doing? I'm like, I'm a communications major. You're going to try to be like a radio broadcaster or something like that. And he's like, oh, that's really cool. You know, I know you have a mask on, but I can really tell how well you enunciate. And I was like, oh, good. I was going to say, I feel like with masks on, I feel like it's a little bit easier to do that. So.
But it makes the difference, you know. It's not the same if I talk like that, but that if I talk like this, if I move my mouth.
Exactly.
And I feel like with masks, we've lost a lot of that. Like, I have such a hard time understanding people sometimes. They're like, it's going to be 17.55. And I'm like, what? How much? Could you please tell me again?
Can I tell you what I love about masks?
Yes.
So I work in the temple, and before the mask mandate, you know, in 2019, sometimes the other people who are working in the temple, they're used to it. They're there every week, and so they would kind of forget to be quiet and reverent. But the masks make you more quiet and reverent, and I really love that.
This is true. There are some good benefits of masks. For example, the winter's coming now.
Yes.
And I feel like the mask is going to protect my nose from freezing. Mm-hmm. I feel like last winter, I felt like my nose was black to the point where I just didn't feel it anymore. Anyways, guys, before we go to that topic of winter, because we don't want to talk about that.
It's not winter yet, Sam.
Winter's horrifying.
It is scary. It's not a good experience. Like, I want to see the freshmen and their happiness when that comes.
Winter is like 18 months away.
Winter doesn't exist. It's all in our heads.
Yeah, that's not real.
But I do want to talk about how you guys feel about the housing, because last semester I had a 6-bedroom apartment with only 4 people, and it was just like a glory, you know. I made myself a movies room. We had a gym in the house, and now I have a full house, and one of my roommates had to buy a fridge so that her stuff would
like
fit.
Hold on, like an actual fridge?
Well, it's a
mini fridge.
It's not mini.
It's not a mini fridge.
It's a medium fridge.
It's a medium fridge.
Yeah,
I've never heard of a medium fridge before, but all right.
It's a fridge-ish.
Nice.
A fridge-ish.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. We had to close down the basketball court and the tennis court and the ballroom all within our apartment because we had that much space, to be honest. And now we have 6 girls living there, and I love them all dearly, and I would do anything for them. But oh my gosh.
So many people.
A full house. So, if I could share with you, I've actually been called to be the Relief Society president this semester, and there are 60 girls in our Relief Society.
That scares me.
And I'm trying to learn all their names, but it is not easy, man. And it's just because every single apartment is full. There's 10 of them.
That's crazy.
So I live at Bunkhouse. I live right across from the Ice Center. This is not a view of the university. It's solely the opinions of the hosts. I would like to point that out. I freaking hate it there. It's really bad.
Oh no.
But it's cheap, which is why I continue to go there. So I figured this fall was going to be really popular. I figured this fall there was going to be quite a few people. We're finally back in person. I was right. However, when I signed up for my apartment, I checked the building that I usually sign up for, and there was barely anyone in any of the apartments. So I was like, okay, Alex, my roommate, buddy, listen, we can get an apartment and try to get as little people as possible in this apartment, and we could have our own room.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, I would love that. And so we signed up for apartment 7, and we sat there for a month.
Independent man.
Just no one was signed up for that room at all. And then a week before school started, all of the beds filled up, like simultaneously, just like bam, 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 bam. And then I checked all of the other rooms, and all of them were also just completely full. So I was like, all right, cool. So me and him share a room now.
Bromantic.
Yeah.
Poor Alex. I'm going to bring Alex in for an interview without Logan, and then we'll see what he has to say about you.
I guarantee you he will feel so unbelievably sorry for me. I don't want to drop this totally off topic. Let's straight up, editor's note, edit this out. Dude sleep talks very loudly.
About
very
what though?
consistently.
About what?
Literally anything. Like, I mean, there was one time I was just laying in bed and he was just sitting there and like just dead quiet for like 30 seconds, and then he would go, "Ready, set, go."
I imagine what he's dreaming about.
And it's sometimes it's completely different stuff. It's really annoying.
Annoying.
But like, okay, you know why I have so much bags under my eyes? I
Alex.
can't sleep.
You know
I
what? You
can't.
do the same to him. Whenever he's sleeping, just go to his ear and be like, "Ready, set, go," and then
Just
run back
run.
to bed.
Logan, I'd like to
book
introduce a revolutionary concept to you. Earplugs, my
So
friends.
that's what I've been doing.
Oh, is it
I've
comfortable,
actually
though? I've never worn them
So
before.
here's the thing. I've worn earbuds several times, so I've gotten used to sleeping with them on. But I'll play like nature sounds on YouTube on my phone while
that makes you fall asleep.
going to, yeah. So that helps me fall asleep, and it kind of drowns out any snoring or sleep talking.
Mm-hmm.
There are definitely moments though where I'll still hear something.
Yeah.
The guy's insane. He doesn't remember any of it, which, I mean, I guess makes sense if you're sleep talking. You're not really supposed to remember any of it. My little brother, like, I sleep in the same room as him when I'm home, and he sleep talks.
No.
It's like I can't.
So it follows you. So you're the problem.
There's a reason. Yeah, clearly. There's a reason I wanted to get my own room, and it was just because I have never had my own room ever. And
That's
every time
crazy.
I'm bunking with someone, they're always just snoring away or talking about
They have
running
uncontrollable
away from a pack of
problems.
dogs or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's
Well,
just,
Logan, we both sincerely hope that you find a silent wife.
Or not.
so do I. If I don't find a silent wife,
Then you don't find a wife.
then I
You-
won't
you
find a
will
wife.
have had-
It's just it's just I'll figure it out and be like, listen, I can't do this anymore.
You
We're
will
gonna
have had
to-
years of practice.
I'll have
This
to-
is true. Maybe
I
you're
will,
being
I
prepared.
will purposefully piss her off just to sleep on the couch. No.
No, no.
I never thought about that technique, Logan. What is in your mind? Anyways, guys, back to school tips. Let's talk to our freshmen right now. Our freshmen, the
moving
freshmen
on.
that are listening to us. Thank you so much for being here, for listening.
There's so many of you.
You guys are a lot. It's overwhelming. It's a little bit scary, and the happiness, I'd say it's contagious, but it's also scary.
It's different.
Yeah, it's a whole different vibe.
It's
Scary.
different than what we're used to.
But when has happiness ever been scary?
But
It's not scary, it's intimidating.
yeah,
For
it's
me,
like,
anyways, it's
yeah,
intimidating.
that's the right word. Let me change that. Their happiness is intimidating. Like, they're so
Right?
enthusiastic about it, and it's awesome that they feel this way. But I am just so bummed to tell you guys that winter will be here, and some of those emotions are gonna fade away very soon.
No, are you kidding me? Winter is the best time of year because Christmas and snowball fights
Christmas
and
doesn't save
snowmen.
you from the temperatures that are about to plague your entire
Christmas is the
existence.
one. Christmas and Thanksgiving are those days that are like, all
Christmas.
right.
Okay, so Thanksgiving break and Christmas break, hallelujah,
Amen.
amen. Poggers, absolutely great. Listen,
Poggers.
The other thing about winter is it's Rexburg. It's a high desert. We get cold up here.
And we get dry. Buy that lotion right now because Walmart will not have it.
Get a good coat. Get something, you know.
Snow boots.
Cold
There's-
temperatures means more opportunities to snuggle, though.
That's
But that
fair.
only means
But I
there
don't
is
have
a-
anyone I can snuggle.
I was about to say that means there is a deadline for me to find someone to snuggle with, and I don't think I'm mentally prepared for that right now.
Well, chop, Sam. Cold temperatures are coming.
I know. Luckily, I have like this big pillow that's meant for me to snuggle it, so I feel like it should be good. I'll survive, but will you? It's the question.
My roommate, who is a freshman, I remember first day, he walked in and was like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" Introduced himself. We had a whole fun talk. And then he's like, "Yeah, so I haven't actually bought any winter clothes yet." And I was like, "Why not? Why not? You need to like have that on lockdown. Like it's
On
fall.
lockdown, he says.
You need to
And
like,
you don't know when
hurry
it's
up.
gonna come. Today I woke up and it was freezing
Yeah.
for me. It was so cold. I was like, I am not walking.
It was 75, 76 degrees yesterday.
And we're in the
as a
middle of
high,
September.
In the middle of September, which actually is really good.
Yeah, it's pretty
but
decent.
in the night, it was almost freezing. It was almost 32. I looked at it because I host the news show that we do, and I have to look at the weather every time I do that. And
He's the weatherman.
It makes me sad every time I have to, because I always look at the temperatures and go, yes, highs 80, 76, 73, 63. As you just see it go down just the entire rest of the week, and you're just like, oh, no, no.
Oh, my goodness. Well, tip number 1 for freshmen in Rexburg, go get those winter jackets because you never know when you're going to use them. But let's go to study tips. What study tips do you guys have?
I'm going to say something right now, and it might make a lot of people really mad. Sleeping in is not cool, okay? Sleeping until 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, 11. You are wasting your whole day, okay? And staying up at night, why? What are you doing? Unless you're working at night. It's like playing video games or like doing something that's not doing homework at night. Guess what? Doing homework in the morning is 8 times more effective, according to 6 out of 4 dentists.
6 out of 4?
Don't question my statistics, Logan.
Okay.
I wonder what these dentists are like researching about. Anyways,
they're not really doing dentist work, you know?
Yeah,
they're
just
really
like,
bored.
They're just like, nah, we want to focus on something else. But it's true. As much as I would love to sleep in, I am not a morning person. Like, I have a heart. Like, 9 a.m. for me, it's like 5 a.m. for other people. Mm-hmm. But I do have to make the effort. And I have seen that when I do wake up early, I have a much more productive day. Mm-hmm. I might not like it as much, but when I get home, I am so tired. Like, there's only space for me to do exactly what I need to do. My assignments, I cook, I clean, I shower, and then I'm back in bed. And, you know, by 10 p.m., I'm already tired. I don't go to bed by 10 p.m., but I am very tired by that time. Mm-hmm. So I think that's a pretty good advice. Get your sleep. Don't sleep in. You know, manage your time efficiently. I made myself a schedule. Let me show you guys. It is just, and I put everything that I have to do throughout the day. It looks packed, but isn't this cool?
That is cool. Ooh, I love the color coordination on
You guys
that.
can't see this, but I want you all to know that it looks very nice.
Thank you, Logan.
It's a spreadsheet.
I needed that. I needed that confirmation.
Like,
for myself
imagine
to
an
see.
Excel sheet, but it's like, it looks good.
An Excel sheet, but you could put it on your wall and call it art.
I should put it on my wall.
It's
Guys,
a rainbow.
I finished cleaning my room yesterday after like 5 days of like deep
Nice.
cleaning. I found both of my glasses that I thought I lost, so I have already bought new ones. And I found some socks. Like, you don't even imagine how my room was, but now it's clean. So that goes to my second tip. Clean your room.
Now, students, I hear you saying, I'm an adult. I don't need to clean my room. My mom doesn't rule my life. Look,
Yeah, you
sir. Cleaning your room is not just to keep it clean for other people. You're doing it for yourself now.
And your mom does rule your life. by the
Imagine
way.
waking up. Imagine waking up. You wake up. You look at your closet. It's absolutely filthy. What does that put in your mind? Like, how do you, like, what's the first thing you think of? You just go, oh.
That's literally what happens.
Yeah. It's the little things that kind of mess with your mental aptitude, I guess I should say.
It's
just
the little things that are going to help your experience in Rexburg as a student to be better, you know?
It doesn't mess up just your brain, it messes up your roommates' brains. Especially when you, like, your shared space, your living room, your sink is full of dishes, your table's full of who knows what. It's affecting everybody.
And I just want to add to that. Here we have Logan, Marie, and Sam, 3 communication majors, giving you the best advice that you will hear in your entire life.
Be taking notes.
And it might sound silly, but communicate with your roommates.
Oh!
You know, it sounds...
There it is.
It's very simple. You know, there's trash around the house and they haven't cleaned it up. Communicate. You don't like that they're bringing people at 1 a.m.? Communicate.
Is your kitchen absolutely filthy and you can't cook anything because someone left like 3 different pots on the stove?
Communicate. That seems too personal.
Do not take their pots and pans and throw them on their bed.
That is not
without saying
communication.
anything. That's not communication. There's a couple of things I do want to say real quickly. Like a couple of things that if you wake up, this is a do as I say, not as I do, by the way. I would like to point out that I sleep until 1 o'clock most days.
Logan.
I straight up hate mornings so much.
Me too. I feel
and I will
you.
sit there and work because I feel more awake at like 10 or 11 p.m.
Me too.
So I will sit there and just hash out homework like a day or two in advance and then just be like, I've earned this, and then sleep in.
Oh my god.
Either way.
I wish I could sleep in. I wish I could.
I would like to point out a couple of things. One, this is going to sound really stupid, and I'm sure all of you have heard this because it was in a TED Talk, I believe. Make your bed. Make your bed. If you make your bed, you get up, you make your bed, you've officially accomplished the first thing in the day. Now your entire brain is going, all right, next task, bam. And you just keep going. And it's just, you get into this big mojo, and it's really nice. I also would like to point out that you should probably have a separate space for studying and literally anything else. Don't study in your bed.
Oh, yeah.
Don't study in your bed. Because
Don't
if
do
you,
anything in your
if-
bed
if
except
you-
sleep.
If you, or like watch YouTube.
No, do not watch. Hold on. Just pause you right there. Do not do anything in your bed if you want to sleep there. Because if you watch YouTube in your bed and you try to sleep, guess what's going to happen? Your brain's going to be like, it's YouTube time when you're trying to sleep.
So that's the same thing that I was about to say with studying. So like if you study in your bed, your brain's going to be like, but it's my bed. I won't go to sleep. Too bad
And
you're
it catches
studying.
you super quickly.
And then it hits you real quickly. It's really weird. So have a separate space for studying. My last thing here I do want to say is, this is going to sound really stupid. That's the motto of this episode. This is going to sound really
We're
stupid.
going to change the
but-
name of the show. The Spot. This is going to sound really stupid.
So this is going to sound really dumb, but actually study. Like, do you know how often I've gone into a class and gone, it's a religion course. What am I going to do? Like, just read the scriptures
Already
and
know
then talk
everything.
about stuff? Listen, like, just do the assignment. Just do the dang assignment. Like, if you don't do the assignment and you don't keep up with your schoolwork, you're screwed. You're dead in the water. You're not going to get anywhere.
And don't wait
something
till the
else.
last week.
Yeah.
That is the biggest
worst.
mistake. Like, catch up right now. You didn't
Yeah.
do all your assignments this week, okay, but next week do them all because you're gonna regret it.
Try and stay ahead even. Like just find a way to make it so that you're not looking at your due dates, seeing 4 assignments due in 2 hours and crying, because I've done that at least 3 times.
Oh, I cry so much, guys. I've been crying so much. Cry if you need to, but get them done.
Let it all out.
You know, I'm not trying to be facetious here, but honestly, the teachers on BYU-Idaho campus are some of the best dang teachers you're going to find anywhere.
I agree.
And so if you're not paying attention in their classes and you're not doing their assignments, you don't deserve to take classes from them.
They're super capable. They're always willing to help you. I haven't had a single teacher so far that hasn't been willing
I've
to
had
help
at least
me.
3.
Really?
Yeah.
What
I
are you're a communications major?
Yeah, I've had a couple of teachers where I'm like, what? What are you doing? It's just weird. Like there's a couple of situations where teachers will do something and expect you to know what's going on, and you don't. You have no idea what's going on.
Many times you don't. Okay, this happened to me once, but we were like on week 10, and the second class that I had on that week, on week 10, I finally figured out what my class was about. Like after that long, I was doing well. I just couldn't figure out what I was supposed to be learning.
Like what the whole subject was for.
So keep that in mind. You know, we're not perfect. We're trying. Our teachers are amazing. They make mistakes, but good luck on your second week of school, on your third week of school.
Let that be a testament to, like, make sure you do enough on your end to study and make sure that you know what's going on.
I know we're out of time. I had a thought that we didn't really talk about. Your ward is like your best friend. They're your neighbors. You go to church with them. You go to activities with them. So if you find people in your ward that are, your people, stick with them.
You're all freshmen. Not all of you. Actually, let's just say all of you. Who cares?
6,000 of you
all
are freshmen.
All
Wow.
big number of you freshmen. Oh my gosh. What was that?
She
I attacked Logan.
she lobbed a rubber band at your chest. That's what happened.
All of you freshmen need to understand that there are a couple of places where you can find some serious best friends. Look at your roommates, hang out with them. Enjoy those.
Don't feel bad about going to your FHE group and being like, guys, let's do FHE. Come on. Because sometimes it's a little hard. They're like, oh, I got
And
things
make
to
time
do.
for that because the socializing aspect of your life will be crucial.
That will
for
save your
time-
life.
for your time in Rexburg.
Like, no joke. socialization saves your life.
It does.
Straight up, talk to people, get friends, talk to people that like have the same interests as you, and your entire brain function will just spike.
Don't be
it's
a loner.
amazing.
Don't be a loner.
Just make time for social activities from your ward. If you have other friends outside your ward, do it too. But make time. So it all goes back to the same thing. Manage your time wisely. Have your priorities set. Take notes. Wear your mask. And we will see you guys next week.
All right.
Peace.
You've been listening to The Spot, a production of BYU-Idaho Radio. Today's hosts were Sam Castro, Logan Miller, and Maurice Mirthwaite. The views and opinion of this podcast are not that of BYU-Idaho Radio or the university and are solely the opinions of the hosts. This episode was edited by me, Sam Castro. Producers were the hosts with supervision by Brandon Isle. Our theme music was Finding Happiness by DJ Quads and The Perpetual Ticking of Time by Artificial Music. To listen to more episodes of The Spot, like and follow us on social media or visit our website BYU-Idahoradio.org and click podcast. Be sure to subscribe to The Spot on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, or wherever you get your podcast and leave a comment on what you think we should talk about next.